Ladies and gentlemen, we have the sales figures updated ones for Resident Evil. Well, I guess. So I love Resident Evil. I'm always keeping up with the series, not just in terms of like sequels and story and whatever, but also in terms of sales and stuff. Because Capcom is a company, and if they don't make if they don't make enough money, they're gonna kill the series that I love. And so it's like I'm a worried parent looking at my kids, which is the games, I guess. I don't know, that made sense. Anyways, let's just jump into the article. It's all good news. Capcom sales figures update puts Resident Evil 7 at 9 million units. Resident Evil 3 Remake. Whoa. Resident Evil 3 Remake sits at 4 million units? I only say whoa because that's... Resident Evil 2 Remake sits at 8.6 million. So, like, wow, the difference is huge. I didn't know that there was a discrepancy like that. But anyways, let's, I guess, read. Last week, Capcom announced that Resident Evil Village has shipped over 3 million units. And I'm one of those people, that contributed to the 3 million units. Capcom has now updated their sales figures for their other titles as of March 31st, 2021. Whoa. Oh, this article is from 3 months ago? Sorry about that. I opened the wrong article. So, anyways, back to the actual stuff. So, Resident Evil 7, maybe we're going to get updated figures on Resident Evil 3 Remake. But anyways, this is from 4 hours ago, August 10th, 2021, by Gaming Bolt. Resident Evil 7 has sold 9 point... It's even more than 9. Resident Evil 2 Remake is at 8.6 million, baby! Oh my god, dude. It's Resident Evil 2 is like... I don't know if it's my favorite Resident Evil game, but it's up there. It's in the top 2. Yeah, I guess. Meanwhile, okay, there you go. Whoa. Is it still at 4.4 million? That's crazy that Resident Evil Village surpassed Resident Evil 3 Remake. That's bananas. Anyways, so meanwhile, Resident Evil 3 Remake has sold 4.4 million copies worldwide, while Resident Evil Village stands at 4.5 million units sold. Now, Capcom has updated its list of platinum sellers, older games that have sold upwards of 1 million units, and new sales figures have, as such, been provided. Are we going to get some Devil May Cry or just Resident Evil? Been provided for a number of games. Unsurprisingly, major recent Resident Evil releases are continuing to exhibit strong legs and enjoy steady sales. Yes. So, Resident Evil 7 has now sold a total of 9.8 million Dude, Resident Evil 7 is going to reach 10 million. So I love the game, so I love this news. So up from the 9 million at last count. There you go. The game has sold 800,000 units during the previous quarter, no doubt aided by the hype generated by the launch of its direct sequel, that's true, Resident Evil Village, which incidentally currently stands at 4.5 million units sold. Capcom said earlier this year that RE7 is still selling 1 million copies each year, but even so, managing 800k units in a single quarter is extremely impressive. I agree. Meanwhile, the Resident Evil 2 Remake is also continuing to sell well. Currently standing at 8.6 million units sold. That's up from 8.1 million at last count, which means the game sold 500,000 copies during the previous quarter. Meanwhile, the Resident Evil 3 Remake is at 4.4 million units sold, up from 4 million at last count, having sold 400,000 units during the previous quarter. So it just keeps selling half as the rest. Now, this is really impressive for Resident Evil 2 Remake because it's been on the market way less than... I mean, when did it come out? So, like, compared to... like the release date is just RE7 release date. That was 2017, I believe. Yep, 2017. Resident Evil 2 Remake, 2019. So they're 2 years apart. Wow. So they're 2 years apart in terms of sale of release date. So the fact that did I freaking close the article page? I think I did. So the fact that they're 2 years apart, and the fact that what do you call it? The sales numbers are so close. My God, Resident Evil 2 is so popular, which it's my favorite game in my top 2, as I said. It's probably is my favorite, so I'm happy. And this is great news for Resident Evil. I hope it just keeps selling well, and I hope we keep getting games until well, until forever, I guess. So yeah. So this is I just lifted up my my spirits for the day. I'm ready to take on the world with this great news. So I hope it did the same for you. And with that being said, for those of you who are watching, wherever you may be in this world, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.